Hello all, I thought I'd do a quick follow-up to some of the videos I've been doing lately because this is very much thematically connected. Nigel Farage has stated that if he can't give young men a voice, wait till what comes after him. He also added, those who try to demonise me could be in for a terrible shock once I'm gone. That's why we say we believe that we are the last chance to restore confidence in the democratic system to change things. Now, I thought this was noteworthy because it says something important about Farage. Number one, that he knows that there is a movement behind him which is very dynamic, it's growing, it's much more radical, and it's very powerful. And that movement isn't going to play ball with the liberal system. And it's ironic because Farage and Reform's USP is, they're an alternative to the system. But in reality, when we really look at things, Farage does seem to be the last bastion of it. What I mean is, people up and down the country want their country back, much to the chagrin of certain acts at Glastonbury. However, what does Farage mean when he says that he can give us Britain back, that he is going to be change? In the past few months we've learned he doesn't think it's an issue that the white Brits are becoming a minority in their own country. He also believes that mass deportations, even of illegals, is impossible, and more recently he's been courting the Muslim vote as well, believing that to be key for the future. Not to mention, spiritually, Farage is very much a Thatcherite. To me, that's a politics of a bygone era. Free markets, low tax, social conservatism, and so on. Globalisation has already happened. The market has already taken the country apart piece by piece. In essence, it seems to me that far from challenging it, it's Farage's role to keep the wheels of the liberal system turning. That's why I'm quite looking forward to seeing what does come after Nigel Farage, because he's acting as containment for the right wing at this point. Let's just play through a potential scenario. Let's say Farage gets in 5 years' time. Then after that, people realise that not much is actually going to change. Then what do? Revert back to the same neoliberalism, maybe even Corbynism? I don't think either of those are true. I think people will really want change at that point and go for something a lot more radical. However, by that point, we'll be 10 years down the line. There might be a critical mass of migrants and leftists and subversives by then, meaning there's no democratic will any longer to push back against globalisation. And this is where I make my big prediction. To my mind, the politics of the future will be on the international rather than the national level, and that's for two reasons. Number one, it's because the same thing is happening to every Western nation. Number two, it's because the globalists, the liberal regime, think on the global level. They certainly think on the Western-wide level, and until we start thinking that way too, we're always going to lose. That, to me, should be the way that all Western folks who love their homeland should think. If we're to avoid our cultural, traditional and demographic dispossession, it's the only way forward in my view. However, do let me know what you think down below, and do consider subscribing to the channel if you're new.